buddy! Oh, you're back! Did you fall asleep on me or something? I do that every once in a while, but not when I'm riding. So, we went over the penalties, we went over the points. The next thing I want to talk to you about is the distribution of information, okay? What we're going to do is, the night before the riders meeting, I'll give you the points of interest and you'll know the next checkpoint. When you get to the number 2 checkpoint, again, use that same scenario that I gave you in part 1. You arrive there at 6 a.m. The next dissemination of information will be 2.5 hours later. So you got to be there by 6 a.m. By 8:30 a.m. you get all the information for the following checkpoint and all the pit stops in between, and you can go ahead and start routing yourself. Again, we are allowing GPSs and Bluetooth if you want to talk to somebody or help you map these out or whatever you need to do. There's no way that you can get all of those pit stops and arrive at that checkpoint in the allotted amount of time. You will be penalized. There's that many of them, okay? We do that for a number of reasons. One, so there's no ties. If there are ties, it's going to be whoever is closest in time. We're going to start at the last leg and go backwards from there if we keep getting ties, but we're not going to have no ties. I'm not worried about it. Let me see here. So we're going to distribute the information 2.5 hours after your checkpoint arrival, after the 6 a.m. the appointed amount of time, okay? And then you can take off from there. The only one that's going to be different is when you get to Las Vegas. That one's going to be 4 hours. So if you're supposed to be in Las Vegas at noon on a particular day, the information will be disseminated at 4 p.m., okay? I think you can understand why. And if you're using your brain, you can see what we're doing here. If you can gather as many points as you can between legs and you can get there 2 hours prior to your arrival time, that basically gives you 4 hours to rest or to work on your bike or whatever you need to do. Do you see where we're coming from with this? Now, people that are late, you know, every half hour get penalized. They're going to be giving up some of their route, you know, where they're getting points and stuff like that. So it's, you know, this is all time management and knowing your motorcycle. That's what this comes down to. The verification I went over, the GPS and the cameras. The route, you can route yourself. I'll give you a preferred route, like I said. Lodging. I've had a few questions on lodging. You can stay wherever you want. You can stay in a hotel, a motel. All the checkpoints are going to be at hotels, all right? They're not going to be at dealerships. So if you need work done to your bike or something, map it out yourself. Use your Bluetooth, whatever you need to do, and go take care of your business on your bike. You can stay wherever you want. I will say, the riders that I know that will be in contention for this will probably be sleeping with their motorcycles. Fuel cells and types of motorcycles. We are open to any type of motorcycle except for, it's called a Godzilla, or I forget what it's called, but it's a motorcycle. It's got 2 wheels in the front and a wheel in the back. It's not a Can-Am Spider. This particular one is licensed as a trike, but they use a steering wheel and it's got a windshield and all that. They're T-Rexes, that's what they are. A guy approached us and wanted to have one of his trikes in our event. We said, okay, but you're not going to be up to the money. You're not going to be in contention. So anyhow, just to let you know, fuel cells. I told a few of you it's 10.5 gallons. I was mistaken. It's 11.5 gallons. Everything I'm telling you right now, today, in these terms and conditions, which will be up on the website later on this week, and I'm going to email them to all my registered riders as well, as soon as I'm done talking to you, it won't be changed, okay? There'll be no more changes whatsoever. The dates, everything, it's going to be the same. So fuel cells, 11.5 gallons, not 10.5. 11.5 gallons, and it has to be verifiable. The capacities have to be verifiable. So no backyard triangular or something tanks or whatever. If you have a fuel cell and I can see what the capacity is, that's fine, that's acceptable. If you have a Sportster with a peanut gas tank on it and you go to a 4.5 gallon tank on it that's from the manufacturer, that's acceptable. You get my drift here, okay? It has to be verifiable. 11.5 gallons is the most you can carry. Went over that. Leg riders, I touched real quick. I'm going to have all the checkpoints up on the website later on this week as well. I want as many leg riders as I can. One leg is $200. So anybody that wants to participate or think that they can get into this or they want to see what it's like for the future and things like that, you don't have to buy a GPS. You're obviously not in the money for anything. But, you know, take your digitals, take your times. It's a good test for people that do or don't know what they're doing. The leg riders are $200 per leg, goes straight to charity. We're not keeping a dime of it, all right? It's not going towards the purse either. It's going straight to charity. Let's see. Last thing I want to cover real quick in these last few minutes is American Motorcycle Rally is a nonprofit. We've heard a lot of rumors from other organizations. I want you to understand something about other organizations. We are very professional in every capacity that we handle. This is an inaugural run. We're trying to make this the right way. Myself, I have my own full-time gig. All my partners in the board, they have their own full-time gig. This is all free, okay? We've got money out of our pocket putting this together for the future for you and for the charities as well. I want you to understand that we are doing 100% payouts on the purse, okay? So AMR is not taking half of your purse, all right? Other organizations do this to make a living, to make a buck, all right? We're not doing this. We're doing this for you, for the rally, and for the charities, all right? We want to build this very big. Iron Butt guys out there, adore you guys. I'm an Iron Butt member as well, but Iron Butt doesn't do payouts. We want to do payouts. We got AMA behind us. We got 80 Faro behind us. We've got a number of other sponsors that we are in contact that we're working with and are supporting us as well. It's time. And everybody that knew when we launched this the 1st of January that we had time, we were at war with time. So bear with us as far as that goes. We are doing, one more time, let me tell you, 100% purse payouts, all right? Okay, very good. I think that's everything I needed to go over. If you got any questions, I know you'll let me know because we're just like that, right? And I want you to let me know. I want to be perfectly clear. We will open our books to any of our registered riders. You'll see where your money's at. We have not spent one dime, nor will we spend one dime of purse money or your money. We don't try to get as many people involved so we can use that money to do our marketing or do our traveling or stuff like that. That's what sponsorship's for. Did you know that? We don't do it that way. So, like I said, the money out of our pocket for our marketing, our sponsorship is just that. It's our money. And it's no big deal. I keep looking at a clock because I got a conference call with another big AMA exec, so I don't know where he's at. It doesn't matter. But anyhow, I just wanted to take a couple minutes. This is part 2. We are done with the videos for right now. You be good, be safe, and I'll talk to you soon.